Hej allihopa! It is Thursday, so it's high time for my sit-down video of the week. And this video is going to be my what's in my hospital bag video slash pack my hospital bag with me video. I am 32 weeks pregnant and I know it's pretty early to pack the bag, but just a brief history. My now 6-year-old, he was born at week 34 and I had no hospital bag. There were no signs beforehand that he was going to be a preemie, so we had no idea and we hadn't packed or planned anything. And then with my second, who is now 2.5, Theo, I packed my bag in week 34, I think. Yeah, 34. And I have a video of that, so I'll link it in the card, wherever it is, and in the description if you want to see what I packed last time around. So this is my third time going to the hospital having a baby, but my second time packing a bag. I'm gonna show you what bag I have. I have it down on the floor, and that's a bad idea because bending down when you're 32 weeks pregnant is not fun. This is the bag. If you watch all my videos, you've seen this before. This is the diaper bag that I did a first impressions video of. I actually did a video on 2 bags and this is the one that I chose, and I'm gonna use it for my hospital bag. So yeah, let's pack this big boy together. First off, just some boring things. I'm packing a plastic bag because I figure at least some of either my or the baby's clothes are gonna get dirty, and rather than just like putting them down in the bag if there's like vomit or a blowout or anything on them, just putting them in a plastic bag is going to be good. And obviously I could probably get a hold of a plastic bag at the hospital, but I'm just gonna put this in there and then I don't have to ask anyone for it. Second, this is a very important thing, a water bottle. This actually says Alexandra on it. This is my work water bottle typically, so this is not the one that I am going to bring, but it's just going to be like a placeholder thing. And this is so important, both during the labor and birth and stuff, but almost even more afterwards, because once you start producing milk you need so much water. And my midwife actually told me the last or 2 times ago when I went to see her that it's even more important this time around, because obviously I'm giving birth in summer. I'm due on July 17th, and with my other kids they were born in winter, and this time around I'm gonna need lots of water for the milk, but also because it's gonna be not super hot. I live in Sweden after all, but it's gonna be warmer. I'm also bringing slippers. These are just, I don't know, super cheap ones that I've had for a few years. They're not super comfortable, but they're not uncomfortable. They're not flattering or sexy, but that's not really what I need at the hospital once I've given birth. I just need something that's easy to slip on, so I don't like, so that I can do it if I'm holding a baby, and that I can walk around the hospital with. And I guess that leads us into clothing for me. I am bringing this nursing bra, which I don't actually like. I bought this online a few weeks ago. I tried it on, I didn't like it at all and I wanted to return it, and then I realized that the time limit for when you could do returns had actually passed, so I couldn't return it. And I figured my nursing bras that I actually like, I use on like every day. Right now I'm wearing one now, I think. Yeah, so I don't want to waste one, having it like just sit in the hospital bag for weeks and weeks. So I'm bringing this, and then last minute I'm gonna put another one in, one of those that I actually like, whichever one is not dirty at the time. That's my plan anyway. And kind of the same goes for this nursing top. It was also something that I purchased and didn't like. It was the same order, so I couldn't return this either. But for now, this is actually the only nursing top that I have. I think I just wore out the ones that I used with the other kids, so I threw them out, I guess, after I stopped nursing Theo. So I don't have any others, and I'm bringing it in case I want it. But I do think that I'm gonna be like not in a top a lot. Probably if I want to go downstairs to the hospital restaurant, I might want to put something on, so that's mostly for that purpose. And the same goes for these pants. They're just gray, very not skinny, what's it called? thin, very thin pants with a very stretchy and how do you say it? Very like comfortable or forgiving waist. So I'm going to be able to wear this even if I'm a little sore and bloated or whatever. And yeah, these are so freaking soft. I kind of want to wear them now. But no, I'm going to put them in the bag so I don't have lots and lots of last minute things to put in there. So those are probably going to be the pants that I go home in as well. I also have this, which is something that I did not have with the other kids. These are Shape underwear, I think they're called. And the only reason that I got these was a video that I watched a few weeks ago of another mommy vlogger. Right now, of course, I can't remember her name or her channel, but I'm gonna put it in the card and in the description below. She made a what's in my hospital bag video, and she has 2 kids since before as well. And she just swore by the Shapewear or Shape underwear, and said how it made her feel like all, like, not sucked in for like fashion purposes or anything, but just to hold everything in once the baby's out and there's still lots of skin and stuff. And that made sense to me. So I'm bringing these. I don't know if I'm gonna wear them in the hospital or if it's gonna like have to wait for a bit later, but it's not like they're heavy or take up a lot of space, so I'm bringing them. Last but not least of the clothes that I'm bringing for myself is this robe. It's again a very thin material. I found this at a store the other day and I was so happy because it was exactly what I had looked for. It has these cute little lace details on the arms and it's pretty long. I think it was actually announced, I think it said kimono on the label. So it's a like nightgown, not nightgown, robe slash kimono, and it's pretty long, so it's gonna cover like both up and down bits. I don't think I brought a robe for either of the other births, and I feel like I'm gonna get so much use out of this both at the hospital and afterwards, because skin to skin is something that I'm very passionate about. I did a lot of skin to skin with both my kids, and it's just inconvenient if you're wearing a top. That's again why I said before that I don't think I'm gonna wear that top a lot that I'm bringing, because then it's not skin to skin. But a robe I think is gonna be perfect, because that way I can cover up if like the doctors come into the room or for whatever reason I want to cover up, but I can also just open up and put baby on me and have skin to skin right away without having to get in and out of garments and stuff. Because when you've given birth, you just want everything to be as simple as possible. You don't want to have to like do lots of different things with your body to get clothes on and off and stuff. So I am hoping and anticipating that that robe is gonna be very useful. And I don't buy a lot of pink things for myself because I just don't think it goes very well with my hair, but I love pink. When I saw that robe, I could not resist it. I think I'm also going to bring a magazine. This is my favorite one, really the only magazine that I read. It's about preschool because I'm a preschool teacher, so yeah, I'm a nerd for my job. I'm probably not bringing this particular one because I really want to read this right now, but I'm going to bring something. I have no idea if I'm going to want to read either during labor or afterwards, but if I do, I have something to read. With both of my other kids, I was a student when I had them, so I brought actually like study material, and I brought my computer with both kids. I mean, with Tyrion, as I said before, I didn't bring anything, but I sent Michael home the next day so that he could get the things that I wanted, and I had my computer because I needed them to study. And with Theo, I actually, this is going on a little tangent or like story time, but with Theo, I had a seminar at the university the same day that I ended up giving birth to him. So I missed the seminar, which meant that I had to write a, like, I think it was a 3 or 4 page mini essay to make up for missing that seminar. And I actually sat down and wrote that on my computer the same night that I gave birth to him. So he was born around midnight, and in the morning I had, this is kind of insane talking about it and like afterwards, In the morning I had the essay done and sent it to my teacher so that I would kind of get it out of the way and not have to think about it afterwards. I'm very, very grateful that I am not a student right now, that I'm going to be able to focus solely on my baby and on the other kids and on Michael, and that's going to be, I think, a very different experience. So yeah, again, I don't know if I'm going to want to read, but if I do, I have the magazine. I also have some electronics here, and I'm basically just putting them in here to kind of show you where I've dedicated space for them. It's my camera charger and my headphones. I'm also bringing, of course, my charger for my phone and the tripod and the camera that I'm filming with right now. But I'm gonna put all of this in last minute because, as I said, I need them every day, so I can't put them in there right now. If you can hear banging in the background, that is my 2-year-old Theo. He doesn't want to go to sleep. We are just gonna keep going and hopefully he stays in his room. We'll see. The next thing, I'm just gonna keep going with the things for me, because actually most of the things are for me. The baby doesn't need much at the beginning. This is my kind of essentials little bag. And the reason I have this particular one is actually because of a what's in my hospital bag video that I watched on YouTube. I have watched so many, especially in the past few weeks and like past few days. I've just been binging on those videos, and this one I watched a while back, and I have no idea who it was that I watched that said this, so I can't link her, but she said that it was so convenient to have a see-through bag with all your little things that you need. Can't remember what it's called. Because that way you don't have to rummage around and look for things. You can just literally look and see where they are. So I'm gonna empty this out and show you what I have in here. And this is one part of the bag that I kind of feel like I am underpacking, and at the same time I've watched a lot of videos and I see women bringing things that I know, or pretty much know, that I'm not going to use anyway, so that's why I'm not bringing them. But I can't shake this feeling that I am underpacking. So yeah, let's get into it. I am bringing toothpaste. I think the hospital provides toothpaste, but I'm not 100%, so I'm just bringing this cute tiny little one. Also a very crucial essential, lip balm. This is just a very normal, like, original lip balm. It's what it says. Especially during labor, this is so important. I mean, obviously you will survive without lip balm, but your lips get very chapped, especially I found from the laughing gas, I think it's called, or gas and air. That just dried my lips right up. So lip balm, very important. Also, I'm bringing dry shampoo. This is just like a little travel-sized bottle, and this is the dry shampoo that I typically use. I think it's called Batiste or something. Because I don't think I'm gonna wash my hair at the hospital. I don't wash my hair very often anyway. Like when I'm at home, I try and not wash my hair more than twice a week, sometimes once a week. So yeah, I am a big fan of dry shampoo, and that's what I'm gonna mostly use. Next up, we have nursing pads. These are reusable nursing pads that I also used with Theo. I have 4 pairs, and they were one of the very essentials for me when I was nursing, especially in the beginning when your milk kind of comes in a lot at the beginning, and then eventually it like figures out, I guess, your body figures out how much you need. So I don't think I'm gonna use these at the hospital actually, because it usually takes a few days before your milk comes in, but I'm bringing them just in case. And then I have a brush, just a small one, because the big, like a boar bristle, I think, brush that I have, it's too big. So I'm bringing this small one. And also a bunch of random like hair ties and bobby pins and a few things, because I don't need or don't know exactly what I'm gonna need or gonna use, but I definitely am not gonna want to put my hair up during labor. And yeah, I'm just bringing a little bit of everything. Then I have this little travel size, well, there's not much to see, but it's a little travel size container where I put my face cream so that I can put on face cream in the evening and in the morning to feel a bit more like myself. Let's see, I also have makeup wipes. I don't know what brand this is, Apolosophy. I just bought a small package of them. Didn't really care what brand because I typically don't use makeup wipes, but I think at the hospital it's going to be convenient, and instead of having to stand up and go to the bathroom to clean my face, I can just whip those out. So I think that's going to be good. Okay, I think we have 3 things left in this little bag. Deodorant, also pretty good. Maybe they provide it at the hospital, but I don't think they do, so I'm bringing that. Then I have Silocaine, and this is a cream that I think it says it's meant for, yeah, it's a numbing cream for wounds and insect bites and other things. The other things that I'm probably going to use it for if I need it is hemorrhoids. I got hemorrhoids for the first time in my life after having Theo, and it was horrible, and it took me actually weeks to kind of get on top of things and know what I was supposed to do and eventually get rid of them. So this time around I have at least a numbing cream from the very beginning, and if I need other things, then I'm gonna be quicker this time to talk to the doctors or midwives or whatever, because I just cannot go through that again. It was horrible. So at least I have the numbing cream from the get-go. And then last but not least for this little bag is just a maxi pad. Can you hear those kids? At first I thought it was my kids screaming, but it's kids outside. With my other 2 births, I think I only used the mesh panties and like super big, almost like diapers that they give you at the hospital. I think those are way more convenient than using little pads that you have to switch out every 30 minutes anyway. But I thought maybe for the going home, for going home, I'm not gonna want to be in those, so that's why I'm bringing the maxi pad in case I want that one instead when we go home. So yeah, that's it for my essentials. And then I'm also bringing a few things that I'm putting in last minute. I'm gonna talk about those after I have showed you what I'm bringing for the baby. So it feels like I've talked for hours, and at the same time I feel like I haven't really mentioned a lot of things. So again, like I said, I feel like I am missing something or underpacking, but I have a small little pile left with things for the baby. And first off, I am bringing the blanket that I knitted, that I have been knitting for the baby for the past few months. Actually, this took a long time to make. It is not something like anything super special, but I'm very happy with it. It's super soft. It's made out of merino wool yarn, and I don't know, it's kind of special to bring something that you've made by yourself. So if it's too hot for the blanket, maybe I can just put her on top of it or something so that I can get some kind of use out of it. But I'm bringing the blanket for her. I don't know why I'm trying to justify it. Moving on, I am bringing 2 little PJs with feet on them. This is a matching pair. These ones have different dinosaurs on them, and these ones have one dinosaur. I actually bought these for Theo when he was a newborn, and it's fun to kind of be able to put, hopefully, to be able to put this next baby in the same things. These are newborn size, so these are very, very tiny. Look at that, that's so small. And obviously we don't know the size of this baby, what she's going to be when she comes out, or how big she's going to be when she comes out. But at least the babies that I have been drowning in newborn clothes. So I think that I'm going to be okay with that I'm not going to have to bring any bigger things. Actually next week I have an ultrasound with the purpose of kind of measuring the baby and seeing how big she is. So I guess if she turns out to be on the bigger scale or bigger spectrum, if she's bigger on the spectrum. I don't know. If she turns out to be big, maybe I will pack some more like 0 to 3 month garments. We'll see. For now, I only have newborn things. And like I said, my other kids have been too small even for those. So I think we're fine. I'm also bringing this little onesie. It just has little dots on it. This is actually the only short-sleeved onesie that I could find in my stash of old clothes that I had for the other kids, because again, they were born in winter, so we didn't really use short-sleeved things for the first few months. So this is the only one that I could find. I've bought a few new ones since then, but this is the one that's going with us. I'm also bringing 2 pairs of pants for the baby. These also have little socks on them, or feet on them, because socks on babies are awful. They always kick them off, and it doesn't matter how small they are, they're always too big. So that's my reasoning for bringing these particular pants. Actually, I think both of my kids wore these when they were newborns, which is kind of special as well. And I actually have no idea what you're supposed to put on a baby in summer. I have no idea. So we'll see. Like you're seeing, I am bringing a few different things, and if none of it works, I mean, it's not a long ride home from the hospital, so once we get home we can put her in the proper clothes, but for now this is what I'm bringing. I'm also bringing a going home outfit, and that's the last thing that I'm going to show you, so let's get into the going home outfit. And this is so silly. It's, like I said, a very short ride home. No one's really going to see it, but to me it's still special just to put together that first like real outfit for the baby. Like I said before, I like pink, so we're starting off with pink. This is a very light pink onesie with little cherries on it, and with that she's gonna wear these pants that I just can't get over how cute they are. They have little bunnies on them, gray and pink bunnies. They're super duper soft, and you can see that they have like, they're short for the baby, but they have all of this space for the diaper, and that's just the most adorable thing ever. So I kind of put together the entire outfit around these pants when I found them, because they're so cute. And all of these things are actually from next.com. And yeah, when I found the pants on their website, I was like, okay, that's the going home pants. Now we need to find other things for this outfit. I know I talked about socks just now, how awful they are, but obviously the pants don't have socks. And I do think you put socks on babies, even in summer. So of course she needs some socks too, and these also have bunnies on them. There you go. Isn't that just too cute? That's too cute. I can't handle it. And the last thing, well, next to last thing, also has bunnies on it. Bunnies and flowers. So you can probably see the theme both in colors and in like, yeah, the bunny theme. Now for the last garment. This is also something that I knit myself. This is a little cardigan. It's made in the same yarn that the blanket is. And I mean, if she is anything like my other kids, she is going to drown in this cardigan. It's just going to be so big on her. But I'm going to try. I'm going to at least put it on her for a minute and take a picture. Because it's very special to me, and I don't know, it just, I don't know. I knit things for the other kids too when they were babies, but I have been going on a knitting spree this time around, this pregnancy. And it's just fun to be able to bring a few of those things to the hospital and maybe use them. We will see. That's actually everything that I have to show you. The only thing that's left is a little list on my phone of the things that I'm bringing last minute. Either because the things are too big to pack now. Michael Hand, my husband, just peeked through the door and left some candy for me, so I guess he knows that I'm craving candy right now. Yeah, we're almost done with the video, I promise. Keep going, keep going. I am bringing a pillow for myself because the pillows at the hospital are just flat and not very nice. So I'm bringing one of my own, and an important thing with that is to bring one with a non-white cover, because the ones at the hospitals have white covers and I don't want to mix it up or forget it, whatever. So I'm also bringing my nursing pillow. I think I had my nursing pillow when I gave birth to Theo, well, afterwards, and I don't know, maybe I won't use it, but I'm gonna bring it. And then of course the electronics that I mentioned before, the nursing bra that I mentioned before. Since I'm using them now, I can't put it in the bag right now. Also, I'm bringing one pair of black underwear, and again, I don't have a lot of underwear right now that I can fit into, so I can't really afford putting one in the bag, because then I would have to wash them even more frequently. But I'm bringing one pair, like I said before, in case I don't want to go home in the mesh underwear that you get at the hospital. Oh, this is so important. I can't believe that I haven't gotten this yet, but I am also bringing candy and snacks. Duh. With the other kids, I don't think I had any of the snacks that I brought with Theo's birth during the labor and delivery, but I did munch on it afterwards. Once he was out and I could finally eat again, or like felt like I could eat again, I was so happy to have those candies and snacks and granola bars and everything. So I'm still bringing things like that this time around too. I just haven't gotten around to getting them yet. And one thing that I heard in a video today, I can't remember which one it was, but it was someone who said that it was Susan Yara, I think. She said that she had gotten a tip from a friend of bringing prunes. And yeah, I'm definitely bringing prunes, because again, hemorrhoids are not fun. So that's going to be one of the snacks that I bring. Oh, I also have a few little things that I'm bringing in the see-through bag that I had. As you can see, there's still a little bit of space up here, so I have a few things that I want to put in there, and they are my leave-in conditioner spray, since, like I said, I'm not gonna wash my hair at the hospital, I don't think. I'm gonna need some conditioner spray because my hair is just Tangle City. I'm also gonna need my toothbrush, but again, like I've said 1,000 times this video, I feel like I use that every day, so I can't pack it right now. Nipple cream slash like nipple soothing pads. I haven't bought any because with the other kids I didn't feel like any of the ones that I tried actually worked. So I'm very open to suggestions from you guys if you've tried different nipple creams and things like that, and you have like suggestions for ones that worked for you. The issue is that a lot of things that are available in America aren't available here. I think the main reason is probably because we have a lot of banned, like in Europe, a lot of substances and stuff are banned, which aren't banned in America. So I guess some things aren't allowed to be imported here. But especially if you're in Sweden and you have a suggestion for a nipple cream, let me know. I also know that I'm gonna get a few like free baby boxes from different companies and stuff with little freebies things, because they want you to buy more things, and in those they usually have some nipple creams and stuff. So maybe I will put in one of those once I get those baby boxes. We'll see. I'm probably gonna want something like that, but like I said, I've never really found anything that worked for me, so we'll see. But that's something that I'm thinking of bringing at least. And then the most, it's probably not controversial, but the thing that I just cannot decide on is makeup. I cannot remember if I put on makeup with the other kids when I was in the hospital, and I don't know if I'm gonna want to this time, because obviously that's not your main concern when you're in the hospital with a newborn. But I think I might put in just like mascara, powder, I don't know, what else? Concealer maybe, in case I want it. Because again, it's not like big, bulky, heavy things. So if I don't use them, I'm not really losing anything. But I only have one of each of those that I use every day. So if I bring them, it's gonna be on the day once we realize, okay, we need to go to the hospital. Then we're gonna go through the list that I just read out to you from my phone and just throw those things in there and then go. So yeah, that is my hospital bag packed, and I know I'm a bit early, but I feel very good about it. because now I can kind of put that in the back of my mind. And also there is time for you guys to let me know if you think that I have missed something completely, since I do feel kind of like I'm underpacking for some reason, or if you have any thoughts or anything about this video, let me know either in the comments, in case those are open, but YouTube is kind of disabling them randomly right now for me. So if you can't write anything down in the comments, the best way to get in touch with me is through Instagram. My handle should be somewhere at the bottom of the screen and also in the description below. You can just comment on my last picture or send me a private message or whatever. And yeah, I hope this video was useful if you're maybe a first-time mom and not sure what to pack. And if not, then I'm hoping that at least it was somewhat entertaining. I know personally I love watching what's in my hospital bag videos, like I said before, so yeah. I hope that you enjoyed it. Please like the video if you liked it, and subscribe if you want to see more of our bi-weekly family videos, and we will see you this weekend. And thank you for watching today. Hej då!